Hey guys, what up? I thought I would jump on here and film a quick video. This is going to be like a story time video. Sorry, I'm literally in my pajamas. I don't even have a bra on right now. I just thought I'd hop on and talk to you guys. My hair, haven't brushed it, no makeup on, glasses. That's why I don't have the ring light on. I know the lighting's kind of weird, but the ring light was like, you could see it in my glasses and I didn't feel like taking them off. So, and besides, it's just going to be a chill like story time. I thought it would be funny to start sharing some of my online dating horror stories. Some of my closest friends know these stories and I just can't believe like they really happened. I mean, I've been married for 4 years now, so this is like 5-ish years ago, but they're still fresh in my mind. And I was like, I think it'd be funny to share these because like it's pretty fucking ridic, man. So I've got my water. I'm trying to drink more water. I'm not trying to be all bouge, but I can only drink water if it's ice cold. I can only drink any beverage if it's either really, really hot or really, really cold. If it's like room temp, not gonna. But yeah, I have been having issues with my skin texture. I've been noticing in photos, like my skin looks like fucking shit. And I know I'm getting old, but like, no. So I Googled it and they said you need to drink more water and obviously need to get a facial. So I booked a facial for next month after my crazy work schedule simmas. I'm gonna get a facial and this has icy water in it. I've been just trying to like bring ice water with me everywhere and hopefully like get my skin under control because it is like not cute. Anyways, oh, and BT Dubs, this is the brand Bando. I got this from Bloomingdale's. I think they have it at Paper Source too. It's so cute. Anyways, and yeah, I got my rescue cat shirt on. Anyways, the story. Okay. Let's see, I have a lot of stories. Let's start with skateboarding guy. So all of my stories, I believe I met off of Plenty of Fish, the dating website or whatever. I think it's still around, I'm not sure. But anyway, so this guy, what did we do? We met for coffee and then went for dinner, hit it off, and then I think we did one other date after that. It's irregardless, degaff about that. Let's get to the good stuff. So I'm telling one of my girlfriends about this guy while I'm on my lunch break with her at work. And I can't remember all the details, but I know the funny stuff. And as I was describing him and like where he worked, where he was from, she's like, that sounds a lot like my friend's friend or something like that. So she called or texted this person and it was him. So I guess like what had happened was his ex-girlfriend was a student of his. He worked at a school as a teacher and I guess had fallen in love with one of his high school students and they had like a relationship and I didn't know that, like, dude. So I call him that night and I'm like, this is the information I just found out. Is this true? And he's like, yeah. He's like, but it's over now, you know, it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I just don't feel right. I don't know. Something about this just isn't kosher to me, you know? But I mean, like, well, we could be friends, but I wasn't really interested in pursuing like a romantic relationship with him anymore. So we did, you know, stay in contact. I didn't hang out with him again, but then one night, like in the middle of the night, I think it was like 1 in the morning, I get a call from his number. I didn't pick it up. And then I got another call from his number and I picked it up and it was some stranger. I don't know who it was. It turns out it was his neighbor and they called me. He was, I guess, asking for me and got in some minor accident with his fucking skateboard. Like, I guess he was like drunk AF. Like, was skateboarding around his fucking complex, ate it, was like bleeding from his head, and like asking for me. I don't know why the fuck he was asking for me. Like, I hadn't seen this fool for weeks. Um, we weren't even talking that much. And they're like, he's asking for you. Can you come help? And I'm like, well, help what? Like, what does he need help with? I guess he was down the street. He was too drunk. And I don't know why I did it, but I went. And it was kind of far. It was like 25 minutes away. Hang on. So I get in my car in the middle of the fucking night. I'm already like, I mean, I was awake, but like I was in my PJs, like chilling. So I get in my car, I drive down there to pick him up and his fucking skateboard. I get there, he is like all bloodied on his face. Looks so fucking pitiful. And I'm like, okay, I'm here. Like, do you want me to give you a ride home? And I said it was like a neighbor. It was like on his complex was like on a busy, like main street. So it wasn't far, but he was totally busted drunk. So I guess that's why he wanted me to drive him home. So I pick him up and he's all thankful. Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for picking me up. And I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. Let's get you and your fucking skateboard in my goddamn car. So I load his ass in, I take him home, and I'm like, are you okay to get up, you know, to your apartment, your key, like, are you cool? And then the motherfucker starts sobbing in my passenger seat. Sobbing. He's like, I'm so embarrassed, I can't believe this. He's like, this is the worst night of my life, blah, blah, blah. And then he proceeds to tell me how in love he is still with his ex, which is his ex-high school student. And I am like clutching the wheel like, I can't believe this is my fucking life. Like, goddamn, I am never gonna find anybody. I've got this motherfucker with a dead and bloodied face, with his fucking skateboard, crying to me about his high school student. I'm here in the middle of the fucking night. I just want him to get the fuck out of my car. Like, FML, right? So he's sobbing, and I'm not saying anything because I'm like, I'm just over it. Like, I want this guy out of my car, out of my life. Finally, he pulls himself together, gets out of my car, and goes up to his apartment. And I am like, thank God. I never want to speak or see this fool ever again. So the next day, I'm at work, you know, normal day. I'm just happy that shit is done. I get a text from this guy. I think I left my skateboard in the back seat of your car. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Sure enough, that little bitch is just rolling around on the ground back there. So I gotta see this MFer one more time. He's like, oh, you know, I can buy you a drink and dinner, blah, 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 you know, to say thank you and sorry. And I'm like, well, shit. I mean, I guess for free food, but I don't want to see this fool again. Anyways, we met for dinner. I gave him his skateboard. At least I had a pretty good meal. I remember I got pasta and like a fruity beer. That was actually really good. But I mean, it was totes awk. The dinner was super awkward. And then at the end, he was like, you know, oh, yeah, we could still be friends. And I'm nodding. I'm like, I'm blocking your ass after this. Like, I cannot. So yeah, that's my first story. I actually have a few more that I will film at different times. That's the one that I remember the most vividly. So I'm going to think about like the other ones and see if I can remember more. Because like I said, these are like 5 years old, but they're just so funny I had to share. I'm like, when I was telling my girlfriends about them, they were like, dude, you should record this shit. Like, this is amazing. Like, what the fuck? And this guy was older too. Like, I think he was in his early 30s. Motherfucker is riding around on a skateboard, falling, crying, dating high school girls. So yeah, there's some crazies out there. So if any of you are out there online dating, like, I feel you. I feel you. Like, I have more stories like this. Like, there are a lot of freaks out there, dude. I mean, I went through a lot of freaks before I found my husband. So, my advice, I mean, just keep going. Maybe don't do Plenty of Fish if it's still out. Like, if Plenty of Fish is still going, probably don't do that. But then again, I found my husband off of Plenty of Fish, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you liked this video and found it kind of funny. I think it's pretty fucking ridiculous that that was really what happened. Please like this video if you liked it. Let me know if you want to hear more because I have plenty more stories. Please subscribe. I'm loving all the support I'm getting. I'm having so much fun. If you have any questions or anything like that, just, you know, leave them down below in the comments or get at me on my other social media. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to continue chilling watching the Kardashians, which, shit, I don't know if you have been able to hear that. I forgot to turn off the TV. So if you hear Kim K in the back, I've been watching Kardashians. So I'm going to get back to it and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!